Today we're going to talk about order of operations. You may remember order of operations from previous math classes. Order of operations is just a way to simplify an expression using a specific order. So order of operations is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally PEMDAS, where P stands for parentheses or other grouping symbols, where E stands for exponents, where M and D stand for multiplication and division, and where addition and subtraction are represented by letters A and S. So you'll notice next to MD and AS that we have from left to right in both of these cases. What that means is anytime you are looking at a problem and all you see is multiplication and division, you're going to work the problem from left to right, just like you would read a book. Same thing with addition and subtraction. If you look at the problem and all you have is addition and subtraction, you look from left to right, and if all you see is addition and subtraction, you work that problem from left to right, just like you read a book. So looking at number 13, if I look past the 7 plus for just a moment, I see after the plus, all I have is division and multiplication. So even though the M is before the D in PEMDAS, when all I have is multiplication and division, I work it from left to right. So the very first thing I need to do is 54 divided by 3. Will 3 go into 5? Yes, 3 will go into 5 how many times? 1 time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring down the 4. Now I start over. Will 3 go into 24? Yes. 3 will go into 24 how many times? 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. When I subtract, I have 0 as my remainder. So I just did this part right here, 54 divided by 3, so I need to copy down the rest of the problem I haven't done anything with yet. 7 plus 18 times 2. From here, we see that we need to multiply before we add. So 18 times 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. So 18 times 2 is 36. So the last thing I need to do here is add 7 and 36 together. When we add 7 and 36 together, we get 43. Number 16. Looking at number 16, following PEMDAS, the very first thing we need to look at is the parentheses. Inside the parentheses, what do we need to do first? We need to do the exponent first. So, in the numerator, here's what we have. We have 7 minus, then we need to know what 2 squared is. 2 squared is 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So I have 7 minus 4 in parentheses. Next, I'm going to add 17 to the end just to copy down the rest of the problem. Now, since my denominator is a separate part of the problem for now, I can work on the denominator at the same time. So I'm looking at the denominator kind of like a separate problem for now. Looking at the denominator, what do we need to do first? In the denominator, we need to multiply first. Negative 14, 2 times 5 is 10, so plus 10. Going back to the numerator, I'm looking again what I need to do next. According to order of operations, I'm still needing to work inside the parentheses, so this is what I need to do next. 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Then I'm just recopying the 17. Again, because we are looking at the denominator and numerator as separate problems right now, I can go ahead and start looking at the denominator and simplify that a little bit more. So looking at the signs, I have a negative number and a positive number. Because the signs are different, I need to subtract. I always put the bigger number on the top. 14 minus 10 is 4. Okay, but what kind of 4? If I look at 14 and 10, which one is bigger? The 14 is bigger. The 14 is negative, so the 4 is negative. Next, looking back again at the numerator, 3 plus 17, can add that together. 3 plus 17 makes 20. Last step, 20 divided by negative 4. 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5.